Lateral flexion. You have that left foot up. You're bending at the waist, looking at the foot, and then taking that foot across, and then taking it out to the left side, and taking the foot across the right calf, just bending at the waist. Set that down, lift your right foot, keep the knee down, bend looking towards the right, and then take that foot across the calf. Again, just bending at the waist, focusing on that lateral flexion from that quadruped position. Placing the foot down. Sit back on those heels. If you can, bring the knees together and the feet together, but you are always welcome to keep the knees apart. Walk those hands over to the right, allowing the hips to drop to the left, getting a nice stretch through that left side of the torso, right through the waist. It's going to go all the way up that side. And then switch sides. Walking those hands to the left, hips go to the right. Feeling the stretch through the right side of the waist. And releasing back down to a shell stretch, fetal position, forehead on the floor, taking those hands back behind you, lacing the hands, interlocking the fingers, and reaching the arms towards the ceiling. Working within your own range of motion for a shoulder stretch. Release those hands down. Take another deep breath in. And exhale to roll up. Down onto your back using the circle if you have it. You can also use a towel around the foot if you need to, holding on to both ends. The right leg is up in the air with the circle around the ball of the foot. Left knee is bent, and then you can lengthen the left leg out to straight. Try to keep some space between the low back and the mat, and then turn that right hand in, left hand grabs down by the side. You can take your right leg out to the side without actually letting the circle hit the floor and without letting your left hip come up. Working within your own range of flexibility. Using your exhale to bring the leg back up to perpendicular, switch out the hand and take that leg across the body. Now you can let that leg go ahead and hit the floor. Just get a nice stretch through the spine, lifting the leg back up, holding on with both hands to pull the leg into whatever is comfortable for you. Hamstring stretch. Hold that, and then bend the knee and lengthen the leg again. Really reaching out through that heel, trying to pull the leg in a little bit further each time, and switch. Left leg up, right knee is bent. Get into position and reach that left heel to the ceiling, dropping the tailbone to the floor, keeping space between the low back and the mat. You can stay here, or you can slide that right leg out. You're going to turn that left hand in, hold on to the circle, the right hand braces on the floor. Without letting the leg hit the floor, without letting the circle touch the floor, take that left leg out to the side as far as you can. Both legs are active, they're both straight. The heels are reaching away from the body. Use your exhale to bring the leg back up. Right hand grabs onto the circle, left hand down on the floor, and take that leg all the way across, allowing the circle to actually touch down. Stretching through that left glute, left low back, and then bring the leg back up. Both hands on the circle, and you can pull that leg in closer to the body, focusing on getting that stretch through the hamstring, although you may feel a stretch through the calf as well. Bend the knee, and then try to lengthen the leg a little bit more, reaching that left heel away from the body. Bend the knee, release, roll up, go ahead and sit cross-legged. And if this isn't comfortable for you, you can sit with your legs hanging off the edge of something, whether it's a bed or a chair, and then go ahead and sit back up for side bends. Dropping down onto that right elbow if possible, reaching that left arm overhead. Try to lengthen through the neck, try not to contract at all, and then you're going to open up, looking up at the ceiling, allowing that arm to go back a little bit, come back to the center, and then rotate forward. Grabbing onto the knee, or placing the hand on the floor. Just feeling the stretch through the left side of the waist, open back out, come up, switch out your legs if you'd like, and then drop down onto that right elbow, reaching over again, opening up, looking at the ceiling, come back down, and now you can drop that left elbow to the floor. That right knee is bent, as well as the left. Trying to drop that left cheek, opening back up to the front, releasing down. Switching out, sitting with those legs crossed, sitting up tall, drop down onto the left elbow. Rotate and look at the ceiling, opening up that right shoulder just a little bit, and then rotate over, placing the right hand on the floor or on the knee. Feeling the stretch through the right side of the waist. Inhale to open back out to the center and come up. Now take that right leg off to the side, the left knee is bent in front of you. You can drop down onto that left elbow a little bit more. Try to keep that right cheek down and open up looking at the ceiling. Come back center, rotate all the way down with that right elbow down, stretching through the right side of the waist. Inhale, exhale there. And then you'll just open back up, facing the front, and sit comfortably. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Taking that left hand, placing it on the head without yanking on the head. Take your right arm back behind you, wrap it around your waist if you can. Dropping that right shoulder just a little bit more, and then grab behind the head and just rotate the head so that you're looking under your arm. It's a really great stretch for the neck. Release both arms, drop the chin to the chest, look straight ahead. Now drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Keeping the left shoulder down, take your right hand and just place it on that left ear. Take your left arm, wrap it around your back, around the waist, and gently press that left shoulder down. Now turn the head, grab behind the head, and just look under your right arm. Release both arms, drop the chin to the chest, look straight ahead. Take the hands behind the head and apply pressure by pushing the head into the hands, and then release. Gently push the head into the hands and release. And again, push into the hands and release. Drop those arms. The last few stretches will be standing. So starting with the calf stretch up against a wall. The left leg is forward, right leg is back. Both toes are pointing forward. Left knee bent, right heel to the floor. Now bring that right leg halfway in, keep both knees bent, both heels down, and just shift your weight slightly forward. You're going to feel that stretch go up into the calf a little bit deeper. Left leg back, right leg forward, right knee is bent, left leg is straight. Left heel is all the way down. Those hips stay square, the abdominals stay tight. Don't force the stretch, don't bounce in the stretch. Hold it still. And then bring that left leg halfway in, bend both knees, and shift your weight slightly forward, but you want to keep both heels down. Try to relax your shoulders and release. Take that right ankle on the left thigh and sit back into that left leg. The left knee is bent, the weight is in the left heel. holding onto something for balance. This is the same stretch we did from our back. Now cross that right leg over, walk the hands down towards the floor. Keep your right knee bent, left leg is straight, and you're going to push that left hip out. You're going to feel this through the left side, all the way through that waist area, through the glute, through the outer thigh. And slowly walk your hands back up the wall. Uncross the legs, and take that left ankle on the right thigh. Sitting back into that right heel. Keep the chest lifted. Focus on getting the stretch through that left glute. Abdominals stay tight. And then you're going to cross that left leg over the right. Slowly walk the hands down the wall, keeping the left knee bent, the right leg is straight, and you'll feel this stretch through the right waist, right glute, right outer thigh. Trying to let that head hang. Abdominals continue to pull in, and breathe normally. Walking the hands back up carefully. Uncross the legs. Taking the left foot in the left hand, tuck the pelvis under, and you can gently push that left foot into the hand. It's going to give you a little bit more dynamic stretch through that left quadricep, and release and switch. So start with that right foot in the right hand, pelvis tucks under, and then just gently push down with that right foot into the right hand, creating a more dynamic stretch.
Okay, you're finished. Thanks for checking out my DVD, and I'll see you later.